mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Nice move to pick up yardage. Breaks into the open. Continues to fight for yards. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
You used to see option football all the time. Now you see less of it, but you see the quarterbacks, they don't want to get hit. They want to pitch the ball right here as fast.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his big tight end. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Rockets will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense. Short game.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Greatest show on earth, baby.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Trying to set up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They go to the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Rockets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Takes the easy completion. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Rockets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. And they'll knock him down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Bulls will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's going to throw deep right side. Touchdown, Buffalo! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
He leaves it with his back. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
He's got it on the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Rockets have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. A strike downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Toledo.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by 4 over Rutgers. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. On target. On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Got room on the return. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Lang. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Rockets are in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. He makes a grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense offense tries to cash in. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Skips away from pressure. Got his man on the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's McMillan. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The short hands. It's Garcia. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's McMillan. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure coming. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground, stop playing pass, come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Rockets line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Quickly out to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A shot toward the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York.
The Rockets will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well.
Pulls it in down the middle. He's loose down the left side. Pass to 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo!
This guy is officially a problem. The second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Caught in the backfield, it's Garcia. He's not gonna make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Lets it fly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Culpepper.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Quick release by the QB. Oh, he's got just plowing ahead. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Going over the top. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Bust through behind his pad. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. He's got it down the left. Finds some room. Inside into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. They're trailing by just 4 to Virginia Tech. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
He's brought down at the 38-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lockhart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Carpenter. Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick got the first down.
Gain of 20.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Almost had the completion, just missed him.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Bought a little time, lets it go. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd, a 4th down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big 4th down conversion here in the 3rd quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Trying to bully their way in. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Rockets want to pick up the tempo. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Toledo! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Holly. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Lockhart. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but, man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Hauls it in. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And they can't make the play on third down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. Defense looks as if it's coming. Trying to run, it's Sands. Full down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Dead center perfect. And they go back on top.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Carpenter. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Line getting set on second down. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Rockets can really attack on this second and short. They'll give it to the back. Sweet cut there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. And the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. They'll move the wide receiver. On third down, going up top. Working that left side. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rockets with the 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Running back searching for a hole. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He steps and powers and works his... They finally get him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tough. Across the way. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on 3rd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Wants to throw. It's Carpenter. Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. That is no good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. There he goes. Open it up. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Holland. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
From the gun, the ground game. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They go to the ground. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He slides that. just inside the right upright. They take the lead just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got him downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the big fella. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Tight end finds a soft spot. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
3:25.
Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds the tight end. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball.
And the clock is stopped. No gain on the
And
play.
they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Perhaps duck shoes would be appropriate here as he comes out in the rain to try to win the game. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.